Good morning, everybody. So today's practice is going to be just a short and sweet morning wake-up yoga practice. All right, we're gonna just gently reawaken the body and really set a really beautiful tone for the day. Okay, so I want you to start off just like this. In your seat, and you can grab, if you have yoga blocks, grab a couple blocks. If you have a yoga strap, grab a strap. If you don't have any of these props, totally fine. You can practice without anything today. You can also integrate what you have in your home or around you into your practice, such as pillows instead of blocks. You can grab a long towel or shirt instead of a strap. Okay, so something to integrate into your practice if you have something like that and you want to. Otherwise, you can practice with nothing at all today. Okay. All right. So start off on your seat, just crossing the ankles. This is something you can even do in bed as you are awakening for the day. And I want you just to take the palms down to the knees. Roll the shoulders down the back and then feel a lift up through your heart as you grow tall. Now close the eyes here gently. And I want you just to listen to the breath here. Super simple. And to start to notice, how does your breath sound this morning? How does it feel? Is there any shortness or constrictedness within the breath? And if there is, can you really start to elongate every inhale and then every exhale until you can naturally allow your breath to flow? With every inhale, see if you can grow a little bit taller, all the way up through the spine, through the crown of the head, towards the sky. And then with every exhale, see if you can soften from your head to your toes, softening into the body and just creating more and more comfort with each round of breath. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, soften into the body. Take a few more rounds of breath right here, tuning in, grounding down. And I wanted to share this really beautiful quote that I love that's perfect for a morning practice. And it says, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to love." Can we start this morning and every morning with some gratitude for this moment right here, for another day, for each breath, and for each moment? With that thought, go ahead and bring the thumbs to the heart, finding those prayer hands, and just simply as you take the thumbs to the heartbeat, I want you to actually just notice the heartbeat gently beating against your thumbs. Now within this heart space, can you set an intention, not just for your practice, but for today? Whatever this intention is, I want you to seal it within your heart, and I want you to take it with you. Now keep that intention within the heart. Let's take the hands back down to the knees, but this time flip the palms upward. Soften the shoulders down again, away from the shoulders. Grow a little bit taller through the spine. And then go ahead, I want you just to take the right ear, tip it down towards the right shoulder. Take an inhale here. And then on your exhale, I want you to slowly do a little half circle over to the other side, over to the left. And I want you to just pause there on that side to inhale. And then exhale, half circle back over to the other side. Keep that going, pausing to inhale, exhale, half circle, and think about doing this really gently, really slowly through the neck. You want to just tune in and just kind of notice how the neck's feeling, especially if you kind of slept weird last night and there's a little kink in the neck. You might even do this even more gently. And eventually, go ahead and start to make some full circles in one direction. Every inhale, circling the chin up towards the sky, and then every exhale, circling the chin down by your heart. So use your breath to guide you. Inhale, circle the chin upward, feeling that nice stretch run along the front of the throat, and then exhale, chin towards the heart, feeling that stretch on the back of the neck. Follow the pace of your own breath. And eventually go ahead and just reverse that circle opposite direction. Take your time here. Start to really balance out the side. Move slowly and gently. Once again, remember that breath. It's guiding you here. And once you are balanced on this side, go ahead and just drop the chin down towards the chest. Sit up nice and tall. Remember that intention that you set within the heart here. Honor it here. Remind yourself of it here. And inhale, let's bring the head right back up through center. Allow the eyes to flutter open. Take the hands back to the knees, the palms are down. I want you to reverse the cross of your ankles. Now keep the hands here. On your inhale, I want you to slowly draw your heart forward, pull the shoulders back, and then on your exhale, I want you to take your right rib cage and we're gonna press it and fan it out to the right. So feel like you're kind of leaning over there. Now on your next exhale, I want you to round back through center, drawing the belly in towards your spine, and then inhale, take the left rib cage, press it and fan it out to the left, and then start to pour the heart forward. So basically, you're just gonna be making these really big circles here. And what I love about this in the morning is that, yes, you're getting into the edges of your torso, you're starting to get into the edges of your hips as well. You can even start to put your back, neck, and shoulders gently into it. Okay, and then go ahead and reverse that circle opposite direction. Every time you're going to the side, think about pressing and fanning the rib cage out so you really get that full circle, you really get into the edges of your body. And then once that side is balanced, make your way right back through center again. I want you to take the bottoms of your feet together, grab a hold of the toes, inhale, lift up through your heart space, and then exhale, gentle forward fold into that bound ankle. Relax the head, relax your neck. Stay here, but then take your elbows, press them down to the insides of your calves, just super gently, just helping to open up the hips a little bit more here. And then go ahead and just close the eyes and just take a few breaths. Each exhale, I want you to think about softening within the hips, wherever you feel tight. Inhale. Slowly rise back up, exhale, cross those ankles. I want you to roll up to all fours and find a tabletop. So go ahead and stack the hands underneath the shoulders, knees and feet are hip distance. I want you to take your hands and actually grip your fingertips into the mat. So it helps to protect the wrists and take some pressure away from the wrists. We're gonna awaken the spine a bit more and the feet. Go ahead and tuck your toes. On your inhale, I want you to melt into your cow pose. Flipping the tailbone up, melt the belly, gaze forward. Now on your exhale, and tuck the toes, round your spine, and start to engage the core here as you flow into your cat. Inhale, cow, tuck the toes. Flip the tailbone up, melting the belly. Exhale, untuck and round, engaging the core. Notice on your inhale, you're opening up the front side of your heart. And then on your exhale, you're opening up the back side of the heart here. One more round. Inhale into your cow pose. And then on your exhale, round into your cat. On your next inhale, come back to a neutral spine. I want you to tuck your toes, flip the tailbone up, and then press it back to find your down dog. You're just gonna press your heart back towards the legs, slide the shoulder blades down the back, and let's just wrap the triceps inward. Let's get into the backs of the legs a little bit here. Start to walk your dog, bend one knee and then the other. And this is really gonna help you to stretch out the backs of the legs, especially those calves and feet. Now I want you just to notice your breath here again. Soften the gaze, soften the face, but really just pedal out the feet here and just allow the breath to naturally flow. On your next inhale, pop up to the tippy toes. On your exhale, I want you to bend your knees, sink your hips back towards your heels, and just really press your torso back towards those legs. On your inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, drop the heels down towards the mat. You're gonna do it a couple more times. Inhale to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, use your arm muscle to press the weight back. And then inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, drop the heels down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees, press the hips back. Inhale, legs straighten. Exhale, drop the heels down. Inhale, pop up to your tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. I want you to take a really slow stroll all the way to the top of your mat. So walk yourself all the way up here. Take the feet about hip distance. And I want you to allow your torso just to hang over those legs, okay? If you have any tension, any pain in the back or even your hamstrings, bend your knees and it'll kind of help you to relieve that sensitive area. Now take the hands, clasp them behind your lower back. Perfect place to grab a strap if your shoulders are tight. And then on your inhale, gently take the arms up and overhead. Shoulders are soft, we're not forcing this at all. Press down into the feet and then inhale, start to sway yourself side to side, nice and slow. Such a great way to release tension in that lower back, the shoulders, and then bonus, you're getting into your hamstrings. Come back through center, exhale, drop the fingertips down. Now inhale, bend into your knees. Exhale, slowly round yourself all the way up to stand, coming to your mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, gaze up as your palms touch, and then exhale, melt the thumbs to the heartbeat. Now as the thumbs draw to the heart, remind yourself again of that intention that you set for your practice and for your day today. Okay, honor it here. We're gonna move through about 3 rounds of our sun salutes. And this is a good way to build some energy for the day without having to go get a Starbucks, without having to go make yourself something with caffeine in it. Okay, so on your next inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, lift your heart, lift your gaze as the palms touch. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Now stay here for this first one. Reach the heart forward, press the sit bones gently back, and try to think about just creating a tabletop with your spine. Perfect place if you're a little tight and you have blocks. You can even get crafty if you're at home. You can do stacks of books. You can take these blocks underneath the palms, and you can eventually start to take them down a notch or 2. And as the hamstrings open, eventually you might even come all the way down, taking the fingertips to your mat. Okay? Whether the fingertips are on the mat or palms are to the shins, make sure there's no round in that spine. It's a nice long spine. Now exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. I want you to plant your hands and just step your feet back into a plank. Feel the squishiness of your mat. I want you to really grip down through the fingers, press your mat away from you, and engage your core. Feet are hip distance. On your exhale, I want you to take your toes, press yourself forward another inch or so. Exhale, lower down chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows back and come all the way to the belly. Okay? Now from there, untuck the toes. We're going to take our hands under our shoulders, hug the elbows in, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, baby cobra, just a little lift of your heart here. If your back feels really good, maybe a little lift and hover of the palms. Exhale, melt the palms, melt the heart right back down. From here, roll over the toes, find your way back into your down dog. Now inhale, pop up to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, slowly walk yourself to the very top of your mat again. Just kind of awakening the body still. Inhale, halfway lift monkey, flat back. Exhale, fold it right back down. Engage your core this time. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms up and overhead with a flat back. Rise back into that mountain, growing tall. Exhale, thumbs to the heart. A little bit quicker. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, monkey pose. Exhale, fold. This time, bend the knees, plant the hands, step the feet back to find your plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga all the way to the belly. Hands under shoulders, untuck the toes. Inhale, cobra, maybe a little bit higher this time if your back feels really good today. Roll the shoulders back. Open up that heart. Exhale, fold it back down. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll over the toes. Find your way back into your down dog. Right away, inhale, pop up to your tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and walk a little bit more quickly this time to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift monkey, flat back. Exhale, fold. Root your feet down, engage the core. Inhale, reverse swan dive the arms up and overhead. Exhale, melt the thumbs to the heart. A little bit more quickly this time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, fold. Now bend the knees, plant the palms, step it back, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Keep the hands more by the rib cage this time. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, up dog. Float the knees. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, pop up to the tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, and again, quickly walk yourself all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift monkey. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, reverse swan dive the arms up and overhead. Gaze up as the palms touch. Exhale, melt the thumbs back to your heartbeat. Stay here. close the eyes. Take a few deep breaths. I want you to feel that you're really grounding yourself down evenly through both feet here. And these feet, these are your roots right now. They are keeping you connected to the present moment, grounding you down into the earth. But then from those roots, with every inhale, can you grow tall and expand up towards the sky? With every exhale, keep that tallness, keep that spaciousness within the body, but begin to soften on that exhale from your head to your toes. Find those roots again. Inhale, find space, grow tall. Exhale, soften and ground down. Take a moment right here. Bow the head down towards your heart. And just take a moment to give thanks for another day, another moment, another breath. And then remind yourself of that intention that you set for your practice and for your day today. Can you keep that intention within your heart? And can you let it remind you of this moment right here? With that thought, can you bring a slight smile to the face? Draw in some love and lightness into the heart. Inhale, bring the head back up through center. Let's let the eyes gently flutter open. And then exhale, soften the shoulders down away from your ears just a little bit more. Inhale, take the arms, sweep them up and overhead. Lift your heart, lift your gaze as your palms touch, growing tall. And then exhale, melt the thumbs back to your heart center, grounding yourself down with an open heart and an open mind. Namaste. Thank you everyone so much. I hope you have a really beautiful day today. And stay tuned for some more videos.